We are following the creative process of an artisan as he single-handedly constructs a subterranean bathhouse, handling every task from the initial earthwork and framing to the delicate final touches. This entire build relies on manual labor, moving forward incrementally to shape an extraordinary retreat beneath the surface. The builder began by clearing the main pit, smoothing the dirt floor, and setting up alignment strings to keep the footprint perfectly square with the main area ready. He dug perimeter drainage channels and cleared loose debris to establish a solid foundation. Once the excavation reached the right depth, he checked the level of the flat earth. Using his reference lines, a layer of tough geotextile fabric was rolled out next, followed by the installation of perimeter drain pipes. To complete this phase, he spread a uniform blanket of clean sand, which provides a stable base for the structural elements that follow. Precision is key as he measures, marks and trims each timber beam with his circular saw. Next, the boards are run through a planer and sanded smooth before being stacked neatly nearby, ready to form the building skeleton. Before laying the floor, he double-checks the sand bed with a level, then measures and places the Penaplex insulation boards. These interlocking pieces fit snugly together, blanketing the entire ground area. This creates a dense, flat barrier that will keep the interior warm and block rising dampness from the earth. Next, the timber wall frames are raised and anchored firmly to the base. He then adds the overhead crossbeams to tie the structure together. After that, roof purlins are secured to set the pitch, while wooden siding panels are fixed to the sides. Each piece is carefully aligned, gradually transforming the bare framework into a rigid, well-defined cabin. The builder then focuses on the window, installing the sill, the side jambs, and the header piece to complete the rough opening, with the surrounding framing locked in. He verifies that everything is square and true, clearing the way for the glass pane and trim. To protect the timber, he coats every exposed surface with a preservative finish, shielding it from damp conditions and insects. He then wraps the structure in heavy building paper, tacking it down before applying waterproofing and thermal membranes over the roof and walls. This creates an airtight, weatherproof envelope to withstand the damp soil. Moving outside, he clears the area around the entry before measuring, cutting, and preparing heavy joists to size. He sets the foundation blocks, lays down the support beams, and fastens the decking to complete the entry platform. This durable wooden porch provides a clean transition into the underground structure. Next, he prepares the water reservoir by drilling ports and mounting threaded fittings. He then runs the plumbing lines from the cabin interior out to the storage tank. To prevent freezing, he wraps the pipes in insulation sleeve and encases the tank in thick foam sheets, which will preserve water temperature and shield the plumbing. Moving back inside, He hangs the water heater on its wall mount and secures all the plumbing connections. He drills passage holes through the wooden cladding, routes the supply lines, and finishes the hot water loop, complete with accessible shut-off valves for safety. He carefully plots and marks the ceiling opening before cutting through the boards. Timber framing is then installed around this cutout and anchored with structural screws, reinforcing the opening for the chimney installation. The builder then covers the entire roof structure with a thick layer of soil, packing and grading the earth to form a natural insulation barrier. Over this, he rolls out a heavy waterproof and insulating tarp, keeping moisture out while locking warmth inside. As the exterior work nears completion, after securing the protective layer across the entire roof deck, he adds another thick blanket of topsoil to blend the structure with the hill and keep it dry. He holds in more earth, shapes the mound, and embeds large stones around the roof edges. This natural rock retaining wall helps the cabin merge beautifully with the surrounding woodland landscape. Inside, he trims and grooves foam insulation sheets to fit the wall recesses, completing the base layer. He sweeps out the interior and dampens the surfaces before checking and sealing the lower joints of the structure, ensuring everything is clean and ready for the final interior finish. He mounts the electrical breaker box to the studs, pulls the wiring, and installs the safety switches inside the panel. With the main wiring run, he hooks up the light fixtures on the posts and flips the switch to test them, confirming the cabin has safe and working power. Next, he pours concrete into a mold and trowels the surface flat for a level finish. He fills any small voids with fresh mortar to complete the hearth pad, centering a metal sleeve in the wet mix to anchor the heavy wood stove safely. He then carefully positions the metal stove onto the cured concrete pad, assembles the vertical chimney pipe, and aligns the door hinges to ensure a tight, safe draw. Outside, he routes the flue through the ceiling opening, packing the gap with fireproof insulation, then mounts the rain cap and clamps the joints to complete a safe, draft-free ventilation system. He measures and cuts the door panels, sanding each board and cutting tongue and groove joints for a seamless fit. After applying wood glue, he clamps the assembly together and secures the cross braces with screws, forming a solid, warp-resistant door slab ready for hanging. He drills out the mortises for the latch and lock set, then fastens the heavy hinges to the door. Once hung in the frame, he adjusts the alignment so it swings smoothly, creating a tight, drafts-excluding seal. The bench slats are rounded over and sanded soft before being fastened into a custom seating platform. These wooden benches are then anchored around the heater, maximizing the usable space in the cozy room. He lays the finished flooring planks, tapping them tight and securing them down before sealing the entire floor with a protective coat of oil. He then installs the benches, verifies they are rock solid, and tests them out to ensure they are comfortable, bringing the sauna interior together. He inspects the wooden walls for flat surfaces, trims away any excess material, and builds a protective safety barrier around the hot stove area. He sets the stove in its final spot, bolts it down, and finishes the surround with a beautiful stone wall, which will absorb and radiate heat, while giving the space an organic feel. After washing the stones, he stacks them carefully into the stove basket. He then fits the safety guard and the top grate, ensuring maximum heat storing for a perfect steam experience. After weeks of patient labor, this buried sanctuary is finally complete, blending rustic charm with a sturdy, protective structure. It stands as a testament to craftsmanship, proving what can be achieved when you build in harmony with nature, using your own hands. Thanks for joining this build. Please like and subscribe to follow along. And we will see you on the next creative project.